Did you know that most people over 60 don't die from disease itself, but from a slow, invisible decline that begins years before? And no, it's not just about bad genes or bad luck. The truth is, health doesn't vanish in one tragic moment. It slips away, quietly, in how we wake up, how we eat, how we breathe, until one day we don't recognize ourselves anymore. I know because that was me. At 61, I thought I was doing everything right. I ate well, I stayed active, but still, every morning felt heavier. My legs were stiff, my head was foggy. I started forgetting small things, names, where I parked the car, what day it was. My doctor said, "You're aging, it's normal." But something inside me whispered, "No, this isn't just age. This is neglect, and I can do better." So I began to experiment. Not with pills, not with expensive treatments. Just small, simple habits, done with intention every day. What happened next changed everything. I haven't been sick in 30 years. Not a cold, not a flu. I still drive. I still think clearly. And I feel stronger than I did at 60. In this video, I'm going to share 7 daily habits that helped me stay sharp, mobile, and fully alive, without relying on luck or perfect genes. And one of them, habit number 5, is something I wish someone had told me about 40 years ago. It's the reason many seniors lose their independence without ever realizing why. So stay with me, because we're going to rebuild your health the way I rebuilt mine. Step by step, choice by choice. And it all started with something that only takes 90 seconds. When I was 64, mornings became the hardest part of my day. Not because I hated getting up, but because my body didn't seem to want to follow. My knees were stiff, my feet dragged. Sometimes I felt dizzy walking to the bathroom. One morning I tripped over my own slippers. I didn't fall hard, but I sat there on the floor and thought, is this how it starts? One small fall, then the hospital, then a walker? That moment shook me, and it pushed me to try something different. Not a workout, not a supplement, just a signal, sent from my brain to my body the moment I woke up. I created a 90-second morning ritual, and I've done it every day since. Before I get out of bed, I take 3 deep breaths. I stretch my fingers, then my toes. I roll my ankles and wrists in slow circles. I flex every muscle in my body for 5 seconds, and release. That's it. It takes less than 2 minutes. But it tells my body, wake up, I'm here, I need you today. Here's why it matters, especially after 60. Your blood is thickest right after you wake up. Your joints are cold and stiff, and your nervous system is still shaking off sleep. According to the National Institute on Aging, this is the time when falls, strokes, and heart events are most likely to happen. But gentle movement, done immediately, consistently, can wake up your circulation, stabilize your balance, and clear your mind before you even leave bed. The first week I tried it, I felt different, more stable, more present. No more head fog, no more early morning stumbles. I didn't need more pills, I needed a better signal. We often think health is about intensity, workouts, diets, breakthroughs. But after 60, consistency beats intensity every single time. And that's the real gift of this tiny habit. It builds trust between you and your body. So tomorrow morning, before the world rushes in, don't rush yourself. Lie still, breathe, stretch. Send the message. We're not falling apart. We're waking up on purpose. Imagine a single drink that could transform your mornings. Not just wake you up, but silently arm your immune system for the day. What if I told you this habit is why I'm 91, still driving, and haven't been sick in 30 years? 30 years ago, I was a different person. At 62, I felt sluggish, caught every cold going around, and woke up with aches that made me dread the day. I thought it was just aging, something I had to accept. But then, I stumbled across a simple morning ritual that changed everything. It wasn't some expensive supplement or trendy diet. It was a warm, golden drink I could make in minutes. Let me paint the picture. Back then, I was tired of feeling like my body was betraying me. Every winter, I'd be down with a flu, and my energy was fading fast. I decided I wasn't going to let age win. That's when I started experimenting. I mixed warm water with fresh lemon juice, a pinch of turmeric, a dash of black pepper, and a teaspoon of raw honey. Why these? Lemon's vitamin C fights off harmful free radicals that age your cells. Turmeric's curcumin tames inflammation, the silent driver of heart disease and diabetes. Black pepper's piperine makes curcumin 2,000% more effective. And honey? It's a natural antimicrobial that keeps your gut happy. The first week, I wasn't sure it was working. But by week 2, I woke up feeling lighter. My joints didn't ache as much. By month 3, I hadn't caught a single cold, even when everyone around me was sneezing. This wasn't luck. It was my immune system finally getting the support it needed. A 2019 study backs this up. Seniors who regularly consumed turmeric had 30% fewer chronic illnesses. That's not just data, it's a lifeline. Here's where I messed up at first. I used to chug cold lemon water thinking it was enough. Big mistake. Cold drinks can shock your stomach, and without turmeric and pepper, you're barely scratching the surface. Warm water is key. It helps your body absorb the nutrients. If turmeric's too spicy for you, try ginger. It's gentler but still powerful. The challenge wasn't just finding the recipe, it was sticking to it. Some mornings I was tempted to skip it for coffee or just grab my phone. But I learned discipline is everything. This drink became my daily promise to myself, a small act of defiance against aging. Now, at 91, I drive my car, climb stairs, and live without the constant fear of getting sick. The lesson here? Your immune system is like an army, and you're the general. This golden drink is your morning strategy session. Simple, fast, and powerful. It's not about luck, it's about giving your body the tools to fight. So, what's your morning routine like? Will you try this golden drink? Or do you have a go-to habit that keeps you strong? Drop a comment below. I love hearing from you. Now, fueling your body is just the beginning. What if I told you a habit most people overlook could rebuild you from the inside out? Let's dive into the next secret. It's a total game changer. What if the simplest habit could rebuild your body every day? Not a pill, not a gym membership, but something you already know how to do. At 91, I'm still driving and climbing stairs, because walking saved me. Back in my 60s, I wasn't the spry person you see now. I'd get winded just walking to my mailbox. My joints ached, my energy tanked, and I felt like I was fading. I thought that's just what happens when you age. But one day, I decided I wasn't ready to give up. I started walking, just 10 minutes around my yard. That small choice became my turning point. Why is walking so powerful? It's not just exercise, it's medicine. Each step pumps blood through your veins, clearing out toxins in your lymphatic system. It reduces inflammation, the hidden cause of heart disease and arthritis. A 2020 study from the American Heart Association found daily walkers over 60 had a 20% lower risk of heart issues. That's not a number, it's years of freedom. Walking also rewires your brain, boosting mood and memory by triggering feel-good chemicals. At first, I made mistakes. I'd only walk when the weather was perfect or when I had time. I'd plug in earphones, missing the chance to relax my mind. Those habits diluted the benefits. Walking works best when it's consistent. 15 minutes daily beats an hour once a week. And ditch the distractions. Let your walk be a moment to breathe, notice the world, and calm your nerves. My journey wasn't easy. Some days I wanted to stay in bed, but I kept at it. adding a minute or two each week. By month 3, I was walking 20 minutes daily without huffing. My aches faded, my mood lifted, and I felt stronger than I had in years. Now, at 91, I walk every morning, and it's why I'm still independent. The lesson? Walking isn't just moving, it's training your body to thrive. It's a daily promise to yourself that you're worth the effort. Consistency, not distance, is what rebuilds you. What's your favorite place to walk? Drop a comment below. Maybe it's a park or just your neighborhood. I'd love to know what keeps you moving. Walking strengthens your body, but what you eat builds its foundation. What if a simple food rule could stop a hidden threat most seniors face? Let's explore that next. It's eye-opening. What if your healthy meals are secretly starving your body? Not from too few calories, but from a nutrient most seniors overlook. At 91, I'm full of energy, because I mastered the protein rule. In my late 60s, I wasn't this lively. I ate what seemed right: toast, cereal, maybe an apple. But I felt drained, my arms trembled lifting bags, and my thoughts were cloudy. I blamed old age, thinking it was inevitable. Then I discovered my diet lacked protein, the key to staying strong. That moment sparked my fight to reclaim my vitality. Why does protein matter so much? Aging makes it harder for your body to use protein. Without enough, your muscles waste away, your immune system falters, and your memory slips. A 2021 study from Tufts University found seniors with adequate protein were 25% less likely to fall and healed faster from injuries. That's not just a statistic. It's the difference between weakness and independence. Protein steadies your blood sugar, sharpens your mind, and rebuilds what time tries to take. I messed up at first. I thought carb-heavy meals like oatmeal or bagels were enough. They weren't. They spiked my blood sugar, leaving me sluggish by mid-morning. The solution? I started breakfast with protein, eggs, Greek yogurt, or even a handful of lentils. No need for pricey supplements or gourmet meats. A meal with 20 grams of protein does the trick. Vegetarians can pair beans and rice for all 9 essential amino acids. Changing wasn't easy. Some days I'd skip protein, thinking it didn't matter. But I'd feel it. Less strength, more fog. So, I set a rule. Every breakfast includes protein. Weeks later, my energy soared, my legs steadied, my mind cleared. At 91, I run every morning thanks to this habit. The lesson? Protein isn't optional. It's your body's foundation. Skipping it is like building a house without nails. Start small, but start now. What's your favorite protein-packed meal? Eggs, lentils, or maybe yogurt? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what keeps you fueled. Protein powers your body, but your mind needs its own reset. What if a 3-minute trick could sharpen your focus and ease stress? Let's uncover that next. It's a total game changer. What if 3 minutes could melt your stress and sharpen your mind? Not meditation or apps, but a simple trick you can do anywhere. At 91, I'm sharp and energized because I reset my brain every morning. In my 70s, I wasn't this clear-headed. I'd wake up anxious, my mind racing with worries about health or bills. Stress weighed me down, and I'd forget names or misplace keys. I thought it was just aging, that my brain was slipping. Then I discovered a 3-minute mental reset that changed everything. It was my weapon to take back control of my mind. Here's how it works. You close your eyes and picture a calm moment, like a quiet beach or a favorite memory. Feel the emotions, see the colors, hear the sounds. Then imagine yourself acting with confidence in your day ahead. This isn't daydreaming, it's science. Vivid visualization activates the same brain regions as real actions, rewiring your mind for calm and focus. A 2018 Harvard study showed 8 weeks of daily visualization improved memory and reduced stress hormones by 20%. That's not just data, it's mental freedom. I stumbled at first. I'd check my phone right after waking, flooding my brain with news and noise. That triggered my fight-or-flight response, spiking stress before my day began. The fix? I set aside 3 minutes before touching any screens. You don't need perfection. Just focus on 3 steps. Feel the emotion, see the scene, imagine the action. It's like a mental warm-up for your brain. Sticking to it was tough. Some mornings I'd rush or doubt it was worth it. But after a month, I noticed a shift. My anxiety eased, I remembered details better, and I felt in charge of my day. At 91, I tackle each day with clarity, thanks to this habit. The lesson? Stress isn't your enemy. It's a signal you can redirect. 3 minutes of intentional focus can rewire your brain to thrive. You're never too old to sharpen your mind. What's a calming image you love to picture? A forest, a beach, or maybe a cozy chair? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what soothes you. Resetting your mind is powerful, but your body needs repair too. What if a simple evening habit could rebuild you while you sleep? Let's explore that next. It's a hidden gem. What if your evenings could rebuild your body while you sleep? Not pills or gadgets, but a simple ritual to recharge your cells. At 91, I wake up refreshed, because my nights work magic. In my 70s, sleep was a struggle. I'd toss and turn, my mind buzzing with worries or the day's news. I'd wake up groggy, aching, and older than I was. I thought restless nights were just part of aging. Then I crafted an evening ritual that transformed my sleep and my health. It became my secret to turning back the clock. Here's the ritual. An hour before bed, I dim the lights and sip a warm caffeine-free tea. Chamomile works wonders. I write down 3 things I'm grateful for, like a kind neighbor or a sunny day. Then I do a quick 4-7-8 breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. This isn't just relaxing, it's biology. Dim lights boost melatonin, your sleep hormone. Gratitude journaling lowers stress hormones, and 4-7-8 breathing calms your nervous system. A 2020 study found seniors with consistent sleep routines had 30% better memory and immunity after 5 years. That's not just rest, it's repair. I got it wrong at first. I'd eat late dinners or scroll my phone before bed. Those habits kept me awake, disrupting my body's repair cycle. The fix? No screens or heavy meals 2 hours before bed. If sleep still won't come, the 4-7-8 breath is a lifeline. It's like a reset button for your brain. The challenge was consistency. Some nights I'd skip the ritual thinking I was fine. But I'd wake up tired, my body begging for better. After sticking to it for a month, I slept deeper. My aches eased, my mind sharpened. At 91, I'm thriving, thanks to this nightly habit. The lesson? Sleep isn't just rest, it's your body's repair shop. A simple evening ritual sets the stage for healing. You're never too old to sleep better. What's your bedtime routine? A warm drink, a book, or something else? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what helps you unwind. Sleep repairs your body, but health is a bigger plan. What if small habits could build a fortress against aging? Let's wrap it all up next. It's the key to it all. Let's pull it all together. At 91, I'm thriving. Not by luck, but by choice. My journey started in my 60s when I felt age creeping in. Aches, fatigue, and fear of losing my spark. I fought back with 7 habits that became my fortress against aging. First, those 90 seconds each morning wake up my body, loosening joints and firing up my nerves. The golden drink arms my immune system with every sip, keeping illness at bay. Walking isn't just movement, it's medicine, rebuilding my strength daily. Protein fuels my muscles and mind, stopping hidden malnutrition in its tracks. A 3-minute mental reset melts stress and keeps my memory sharp. My evening ritual turns sleep into a repair shop, healing me overnight. And tying it all together? A systematic defense, small daily choices that stack into a vibrant life. A 2022 study showed seniors with consistent habits lived 15% longer. That's not just time, it's joy, freedom, and independence. My path wasn't perfect. I skipped days thinking it wouldn't matter. But every slip taught me, consistency is power. Now, at 91, I feel unstoppable. Living proof you can rewrite your story. Here's how to start. Pick one habit, maybe the morning drink or a short walk. Try it for a week. Feel the difference, then add another. Your body isn't done. It's waiting for you to act. The lesson? Health after 60 is a choice you make every day. Age doesn't define you, your habits do. Which habit will you start with? The protein rule, the sleep ritual, or something else? Drop a comment below. I read every one and can't wait to hear your plan. If this inspired you, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe for more ways to thrive. At 91, I'm living my best life. Let's do this together.